Set at the 1,000. Racing. Divine Impact got a pretty good start with Rise to Glory showing a bit of speed as well. Catch Carter's about to drive through and is handy to them, and now pushing through River Angel through the centre to just about take it up. Just behind them, Great Emotion, and they're followed well back by On Just Terms. Getting back in the field is Yankee Ace, and Heavy Metals last about 8 off the leader. Coming up towards a home turn, River Angel, Rise to Glory. Divine Impact getting a beautiful run on the outside of Catch Carter, who's a bit keen. Divine Impact travelled up well on the corner. Great Emotion's about to get to the outside, and so is Heavy Metal starting to run. And then On Just Terms and Yankee Ace racing inside the 250. Divine Impact coming after Rise to Glory and River Angel the inside. Here's Heavy Metal joining him with a good run as well, though. So Divine Impact and Heavy Metal have raced up on the outside of River Angel. Divine Impact's got the head in front. Heavy Metal can't get there. Cash Carter the inside. Divine Impact too good, won by 3/4 to Cash Carter. Ahead away Heavy Metal, and fourth in River Angel. He got tired late but ran well, and they're followed by On Just Terms and Great Emotion, Rise to Glory, and the last home is Yankee Ace. Divine Impact, gee, it was travelling. Chris Parnham at $3.10, $1.30. Photo finish, Cash Carter, Heavy Metal for second and third. One's run second, Catch Carter, and third is 2, Heavy Metal, 4-3. Rise to Glory. 6, 1, 2. No, that's been changed. 6, 1, 2 and 9 are the numbers, and 9 definitely fourth, River Angels. Originally 3 went up, but it's definitely 9. 6, 1, 2 and 9 after the running of race number 1. So Divine Impact, a smart win, got into a beautiful spot there for Chris Parnham in the 1-1. Pulled out 3 wide, was under a real grip from Chris. He's got beautiful hands. And it travelled up very kindly for Chris, and then he let the horse go, responded under pressure, just wanted to roll in a little bit. 3/4 a half head, 58.70, 34.10. Well, Neville Parnham was on the drive show yesterday afternoon. You can hear that podcast too on the Tab Radio podcast, and he gave a detailed analysis of all his runners, and he did feel that Divine Impact was ready to win first up. We'll head down to Lockie downstairs and have a chat to the connections.
Thanks, Rich. Stylish return from Divine Impact. First up here today, and Chris Parnham, it appeared he had the choice between Divine Impact and Heavy Metal on paper, and he's made the right decision, and that would make one man, Neville Parnham, very, very happy. Neville, great way to start the day, and it appears as though this Playing God filly has returned really nicely.
Yeah, certainly she's indicated behind the scenes that she's come back a stronger and a better horse than she was last campaign. A little bit immature back then and a bit light on, but despite being a really good eater, but this time in she's put on during her break. She's put on quite a bit of weight, and yeah, she looks really well. So hopefully there's more to come from her.
You know the Playing God stock better than anyone. Is that just a trait of some of his stock that they do just take a little bit more time, and we might see the best of her this preparation?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, she's a half relation to a couple of horses that got out over a bit more distance. Horse won the Broome Cup last year, and I think Adam had one that sort of won a few on end too. So I guess that, you know, we'll probably see her improve over the coming months. But for now, she's doing a job on the shorter course. So I put the blinkers on her today just for that reason, that she was in a shorter course race, and I thought she might need to be a little bit sharper. I don't know if we need them going forward if we take her out a bit further, out to 14s and that, but they went on today and had done the trick.
God's Gate in the next. How's he done since the first up run?
Yeah, he's come forward a fair bit, so expecting him to show his best form. Yeah, look, he'll either take a lead or he'll sit. From where he's drawn, he's barrier 2, I think it is. He's going to have that option with him. So he's a beautiful horse. He's a nice, big, strong horse. He's just starting to work it all out. You know, he's got natural ability, quite a lot of it, but I'm still deciding on whether or not he's better off the pace or on the pace. But with the track conditions as they are today, one would think that they'll be on pace. So he'll be ridden that way today, and hopefully he can do a job.
Well done here, and hopefully we're chatting again soon.
Good day, thanks.
There's Neville Parnham, and here's Chris.
Thanks, Lockie. I'm joined by Chris Parnham after the win of Divine Impact. Chris, you hopped off a pretty nice one to ride this filly and paid dividends.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, the other day it was unfortunate what happened at the barriers with Luke's horse. I feel as though she probably would have won that race, but this one was a tough decision. Like, I thought Luke's would be really hard to beat, but been really impressed with Divine Impact's trials and even what she did last prep.
Yeah, there must be a real nice opinion of this filly at home, and she tried really well leading into today. There was clearly some real confidence that she could perform in the manner in which she did.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, her work's been top class, and her trials have been the same. So I think Dad's always had a pretty high opinion of her. So no, it was good that she could sort of translate the race day here today.
You're able to lob in a beautiful spot in the run. How did she travel with those blinkers applied today?
Beautiful, yeah. I think the blinkers were a nice addition. Aided by a good barrier 2. We sort of had options from the draw. She jumped well, and yeah, from barrier 2, we were just able to sit just behind the leaders and didn't go overly quick. So I was pretty keen to get her out before straightening, but no, she was a good win.
She looks a really nice filly in the making. Chris, well done on the win.
Thank you. Cheers.
There's Chris Parnham combining with Father Neville and Divine Impact to start the day on a winning note, taking out the Morley Goers Market Handicap.